That is actually a hilarious theory. There's no way that's true. By the way,
Right?
we're live.
That's for dramatic effect. I'm kidding around.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah.
it was funny. It was funny. It's
shocking,
hilarious. It's just like, oh, jeez, I can't even do that on purpose. Anyways, hello, this is Flog, or Finding Lost Artists of a Generation. I am Matt. Today we are joined by, below me in the Discord call, the ever elusive Yuki Terumi. Hello.
Beep boop. I am Reeve, initiating paralog mode.
Then, above me, we have Spookheat.
Hi, hello, hi.
And then finally, we have Doth.
Much beloved member Doth. Yeah.
Yes. Master of the bad first impression.
Good first impressions.
The first thing you ever did was an insult.
That is actually true. Remember, we were worried for the longest time that Fritz was, like, pissed off about what was going on with you in that session, and it hasn't come back since, but it's just life stuff.
Sure he's not saying that, just mean I'm kidding. I know, he didn't remember who the hell I was.
Yeah, he said, oh yeah, no, I didn't have a problem with you, just had a bunch of life stuff hit me, you know? So...
It's unfair. So cruel. Right.
Now, what happened last week, Keep?
Let me just buy some time while I find and open up the notes.
I did tell you to open it before we started.
Yeah, I don't listen to you.
Yeah, I know. Keith, I've been here for 3 years. I know how this relationship works. By the way, for the hat enthusiasts who don't exist because we have no audience, I've got 2 new hats in the mail, and I'm wearing a new hat today. Hooray!
No,
He's reached the final stage of grief.
Wait until he blows all his money in Team Fortress or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, nope, not those kind of hats.
Mm-hmm.
No,
if they're
I've got
fedoras,
a...
I swear to God.
No, they're not fedoras. They're like ball caps of various... Ball caps and trucker hats of various kinds.
You like your flat top. Are they called flat top? What are they called?
I don't know. This brim doesn't look very flat.
Nobody wrote notes last session.
What?
Nobody wrote notes last session.
Shit.
Well,
if we get used to that, I guess we're so used to Sass doing it. We'll have to write down at least
player notes.
So...
I'm reading this. I am reading what you wrote for all the notes last session. My balls itch. I'm back from pissing. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. I'm giving the camera the middle finger. Duratio, teacher of Alex Traza. You literally have one note, and it was by Sass.
I disagree. I wrote notes.
You wrote... Which one of the 3 memes did you write into the notes?
One of them.
Because meme name was I'm back from pissing. Meaning you either did we just got a letter or my balls itch.
You know exactly which one he wrote.
Yeah, it's my balls itch.
No, that was the truth. The balls probably did itch.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe you stop visiting prostitutes as often, bucko. Lot lizards are not really lizard people. They just look like lizard people.
And there you have my recap of last week.
Nah, you're gonna have to do an actual recap, buddy. Because who wasn't here last week who will suffer without knowing what the fuck you did? Reeve! Reeve was not here last week. Do it for Reeve.
Hold on, I gotta get the cat in again.
No, Yuki is Reeve, so he wasn't here last week.
Last week, one where the girl died.
Last week, a lot of people died. Explain!
Where to put the fucking thing? Here's the thing.
Okay.
Did anyone write notes on the previous day?
Oh yes.
They probably had it under the October 15th headline thing for it. I'd assume.
No,
Okay.
there are actually notes from that session.
Good.
Wait, am I recapping both days?
Yes, you were here for both days.
If you could.
Oh. Okay, let's see. So, Saturday, we had a revelation that the Crimson Scourge was going around killing all the members of our organization in this continent with his boys.
Mm-hmm.
The boys
One
are
of-
back in town.
Yes, the boys are back in town now, as we learned, but one woman went out to see her boyfriend. Boyfriend proceeded to kill her. We tried to resurrect her, but she was in hell, so we
Mhm.
couldn't.
As where all good gnomes belong.
We used Speak to the Dead to try and get information from the boyfriend who died. We learned basically that the Crimson Scourge is a Pathfinder vigilante, which means if we can reveal his identity, he loses his powers. And we basically have learned his identity, but we just need to prove it.
Yep.
He's a lawyer guy.
Yep.
It's Paul Goodman.
We learned that only 2 members of his cult know his identity.
Correct.
One is Archduke at the Temple of Justice, and a devil in the town of Rahadun.
Oh, that is a kingdom, by the way.
Whatever. Will got a new character named Adonis.
He's got his mirror bear. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Let's,
Stereotypical himbo.
yes.
I think this is my favorite character he's done, allegedly.
Mine is still Gurkfall, but that's because I've had more of the sessions where he's actually able to say shit.
We went into the desert for reasons I forget, and there we found a dude who was unconscious and being dragged away by gnolls.
You went into the desert to find a bard with a weird sword, who is now your compatriot. This guy.
I gotta roll
And
one up.
yeah. And particularly, he was being sold by gnome slaver or gnoll slavers. And that's where you met Rig, or aka Big Rig, and his sister Patsy, or Pat.
Yes.
And that's all that happened Saturday.
We're on the Artist of a Generation one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Sunday, nothing really happened.
That's true, but what did you got? That's sort of true. What step up in amplification happened on Sunday?
What step up?
What were you hired to do by the Queen of Lamasara?
The Queen of who? The what now?
The kingdom you're in, the city-state you're
The
in,
demon
Lamasara,
bride.
the queen who was possessed by a demon, who gave you the space, hired you to do what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do remember that Will's sister joined us for a while. I don't know if that's going to become a recurring thing.
Oh yeah, no, she'll be here once a week.
All right then. She's also playing an orc. Full half orc.
No, she's a full orc. Adonis
Oh.
is a half orc.
Full orc. And she rides around in a horse.
Yes.
And that's all that happened.
What did the Queen of Lamasara ask you to do?
I don't remember.
Things. I don't remember myself. I think if I remember right, wasn't
I
it
don't know.
to-
I think it
wasn't
has
kill
something to
someone,
do
right?
with what happened in WoW with the city of Stratholme.
Never
Yeah,
played WoW.
Didn't she hire us to kill someone, or am I kind of
She
wrong?
hired you to purge a city that threatened to purge her city.
I don't remember that
Huh.
at all. In a city?
Yeah, I think that was on the
Particularly, your top brass wants you to capture as many as you can alive, which, considering your particular size, you might have also notice I opened up more character sheets to you as a way to alleviate some of the stress that might come throughout this next series of non-stop fights. Well, not quite non-stop, but
Matt is
long.
making. I can't believe Matt is making us do an Ohara.
Mm-hmm.
First of
Leave the
all,
baddie.
okay, you're asking yourself this now.
Do you have a problem with that?
You killed a fellow PC.
That was an accident.
He's currently flexing his fingers in the air for those just listening on.
Killing one homeless man.
Accident. It was just one homeless person.
Yeah, just an accident.
Yeah.
Murdering one homeless. That's a victimless crime. But killing it, that's different. Unless they're all. But that
Well,
can't
to
Manasol
be
would be
fair,
one
that
to
entire
agree,
city
yeah.
is supposedly filled with combatants trying to purge a city. So it's not the greatest people on Earth.
Right,
That'll
so-
work then.
morally, they're half as bad as Ohara. So we're still good. I got you.
Jesus Christ. You're okay. I'm not going to argue with that, but I don't agree with O'Hara being good. I will
don't-
give it to you, but I'm not agreeing with your reasoning. You oh, you got the right answer, but all the work you did to get it was wrong.
They
All
tried
right.
building the Tower of Babel, and then they get what they fucking deserve.
What has science done? Nika Robin says as the bugs fall around her.
No, not
Who's
violent.
Nico Robin?
Ringo Robin, as all the bombs fall around him and he watches a giant he doesn't know freeze to death.
Oh, here I thought there was an elusive family tree to the Robin family of Gripply.
Hi, Monkey G. Gripply.
Monkey D. Gripply. And I'm gonna be king of the archaeologist.
Believe it.
Okay, so you might have also noticed there's a lot of character sheets I've added to your frame of reference.
Kristen, that wasn't a very good introduction, but really nothing happened Sunday.
I mean, yeah, nothing really did happen on Sunday. There's a reason you guys didn't put any meme notes down. You basically just did a bunch of shopping.
There was nothing to write.
I mean, there was the whole purging a city thing to write down.
I don't even remember that at all. Are you
and
sure
after
she
Sass did excellent voice acting for all of that.
Oh, it was in your notes.
No, it wasn't in my notes. It was in handouts. Literally, you can look at handouts from that day.
That thing you had to tweet out. No wonder I don't remember it.
Oh, wow. So, all that being said, as you are about to be sent out on a job to purge an entire city, a portal opens up, a bunch of other members of the project pour out, so does a familiar face. But before we do that, who wants to play the game I put in the memes channel?
Let's see what we got.
Hold on, I need to open up my phone then.
Who is that character?
That's Johnny Tingle Toucher.
Character.
Hold on. Oh, are you talking about the one you posted from a few days ago? Hold on.
Wait, did
Is
you
it me?
actually... Yeah, it is. Good job.
Of course.
Point.
Who else could it possibly be?
You're right. Who else from the first generation could possibly go in the middle of an important arc aside from the person who can clone himself?
Well, I was more like,
Fortnite
Who?
Jonesy, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jones. It could have been Jones.
well, I was more thinking like, who else would dress like that?
It's
I know
got 4
how,
legs. It's splayed
I know
out. That's clearly an octopus, man.
how the Matt character parts his hair.
It's got
What do you
it's got
mean?
2 heads, dude. It's got 2 heads clearly there. Dumb.
You can see the
That-
part on the top of the head.
Oh yes, you can.
Only Matt has that hairstyle.
I didn't know Matt had 2 heads.
Why is it that you recognize, glasses and hairstyle, trash, and yeah, so he's back, and he's like, oh, okay, Vazo, like, maybe give him more than a day. Hello, welcome to the project. If you have not met me, sorry about that. I've been busy.
Oh, what?
Can't say where I've been or what I've been doing. Reasons. And Vazo's like, oh, thank God you're back. I've been, no, Vazo. First of all, personal space. Second of all, temporary clone. It's got about a month. Well, probably will only be here for about a month. It's a long story.
A month.
So, who are you all? And, how fucked are we?
We're about to purge a city full of infidels.
We're about
Go ahead.
to commit an Ohara.
What is an Ohara?
I was talking about casual genocide.
Something that was really bad.
Yeah, what I've brought reinforcements, hopefully so you can capture more people alive and manage the people you capture.
Oh, also, hello. I am Ringo Robin. I am in charge of the
Hold on, I gotta check the count.
What did you say? You're a part of the project? Well, welcome aboard, Ringo.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you end up joining?
Well, funny story that I was not willing to give the long explanation. I was captured against my will.
Ah, did you? Does the contract have your name in it, written legibly?
What contract?
Vazo holds it up. Yep. Yeah, sorry, nothing we can do at this point.
Well, you could let me go.
Yeah. No, that contract is very binding. I can't technically terminate you without cause.
Do you believe me when I said that it was against my will?
Even if I did, which I do, that's not a reasonable cause for termination.
You could find one.
Yeah, actually, based on what Vazo said about the things going on, I probably, and by probably, I mean definitely could. However, part of me feels that it's actually worse punishment for you to continue to remain as a member of the project than to go about your daily lives.
I didn't know Matt Magnum was so pro enslavement.
Well, this isn't enslavement. You get a salary and, like, months off at a time.
Oh, you're right. It's more like indentured servitude.
Now, again, not indentured servitude. You're getting paid.
Not paid.
Yeah, you're a sergeant. You get 4,000 gold a week.
Well, I meant indentured servants got paid.
Well, no, they didn't. Indentured servants basically worked until they were promised something that at the end of the day, most indentured servants never really got. In fact, some indentured servants were just kept as slaves without the additional baggage.
So I am a slave.
Nope, you're not a slave or an indentured servant because technically you are only being kept here by a salary position. Indentured servants didn't get paid until after their time as an indentured servant was done.
Oh, so I can leave whenever I'd like?
Probably after the mission. After all, there's a bunch of people trying to kill you.
But I could theoretically just leave now?
I mean, you're likely going to get murdered by the recently powered up Crimson Scourge, but yeah, technically.
Oh, that's good to know. Let's move on.
Yeah, speaking of which, I remember getting contact by Vazo about a year ago. because time moves weirdly in that part of the plane of water. Regardless of that, I also remember about a couple months back, a good, I don't know, friend's a bit of a strong word, former student of mine, not mine, former student of Alex Draza's, stopping in, meeting with Aquaria for a wish. I just realized I'm not talking to people who have experience. Okay, don't ever make a wish with a genie or a deal with the devil. You always lose.
What could possibly go wrong?
Done neither of those things, and neither have any of the people under my command.
Nope. Command.
Yeah, look, what's important is that you just were dealing with someone you couldn't possibly beat, but possibly other members of Generation 2 could team up and take care of if they got uppity, to someone I had to send a temporary clone to deal with and may even fail with my particular standards. Not important. What is important is you probably need a bit more than a day to prepare for what could possibly be the very end of two civilizations if things go horribly.
Oh, things could go horribly wrong. I can't imagine.
First of all, your sarcasm is noted and acknowledged. I don't know if I appreciate it or not. Who the fuck are you?
I am the tracker, the chef, and the ranger of the Get Up here. I'm here to make sure they don't kill each other.
Has that been an issue?
It's better for you not to worry about that right now.
Yeah, considering I'm the person signing all your paychecks, I'd like to
Oh,
know.
you're the proprietor.
Oh,
Until I came along, people have been very prone to dying to the Crimson Death. Some of us seem to like setting off fireballs in places where they shouldn't. I'm not pointing fingers.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
other
bad.
ones tend to go a bit crazy with, the first day you're on here, one of the members wakes up from a daze and tries to kill the rest of the party, and it takes me quite a bit of self-control not to end them on the spot, because everyone's happy just to start murdering and dying on us. When you've been hired to protect everyone
You guys
from
definitely need more than a day to get ready for this. Okay, you get 2 weeks to prepare
greatly
and help
appreciate
your
it.
new reinforcements prepare for whatever is going to happen.
I don't know how to add a new header into here, so I'm just gonna format it a bit. Like
Oh yeah, usually SAS does that because I never do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna let him figure that out. It's the 21st of October. Got that. So we've got.
Oh no, the header is already up there.
The 2023 October
21.
whatever that thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah, no, you want to add a player's note section here.
Yeah, I'll let someone else do that then.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Purge this city of, what was the city's name?
You're going to be purging a city called Limerick?
Limerick. Ah, the one you named after the, Limerick, right? Yeah, there we go. Player's notes. Right.
No, Lymrick. Limerick.
Okay,
No, it's
okay,
actually
so
spelled like Limerick, not Limerick.
Okay. Purge the city of Limerick. Evacuate. Comply.
Oh, you're not evacuating,
Purge the rest.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good way of putting it. Rather dark, but okay.
Oh,
So
when you've been around as long as I have, you know how to be a bit more methodical with these things.
Yeah. On the on one side, once you guys leave, that's probably going to be a very big opening for our good friend the Crimson Scourge, or
I can't imagine.
Eric Winstraight, to come in and rock house.
Oh joy!
Oh, apologies. I did not introduce myself to you.
Ah, yes.
Initiating it. Greeting. Dot. Wave. Uh. Hold on. Is this thing on? Hey, wait.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. In lieu of the recorded text here, I'm gonna interject. My name is Reeve, the actual Reeve that's piloting this thing. Yeah. So I happened to get a job from Matt because Zeros requested me to go work for him. However, he informed me that it was grunt work, so I sent this body double in my place. Unlike Zeros, I don't do the whole reincarnation thing, and
Yeah, that
quite
actually sounds rather
frankly,
taxing.
yeah, as a being of perfect pure light who has only been created once and who is genuinely undying as far as dying of age or disease goes, I don't fancy the idea of becoming a different person. I was made perfect just the way I am, thank you. So I sent body doubles in my place. Now, unfortunately, you see, the society that I came from, they make these great shells of humans. We call them casts for short. But yeah, they've grown to the point where they're indistinguishable from the most perfectly formed people. Unfortunately, due to some sort of continuum law, I couldn't give this thing a proper AI. So expect it to be awkward. But do note that it is well made for combat.
If I fired people for being awkward, I wouldn't have a mercenary company.
I've noticed, and on that note, have fun with that. Click.
Fun fact.
I like that guy. Wait,
Well-adjusted
did he just say Zeros? Oh. Oh. Interesting. It's not a big deal.
Fun
Zeros.
fact. People don't become mercenaries.
Fun fact, awkward people don't become mercenaries. No, they definitely become mercenaries.
Oh, I said well-adjusted people.
Oh. Oh, yeah, no. Well-adjusted people tend to join actual armies.
Or get actual jobs.
Hey, the army is an actual job.
Well, I meant like a mailman.
Technically, a mailman could be robbed. You'd probably basically just be a step away from a mercenary anyways.
True, and there's no such thing as a well-adjusted mailman.
My God! Shots fired!
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the term going postal is a thing because of that, but yeah. Like, again, I'm saying this 2 weeks in a row. How dare you say something so controversial yet so true?
That's everything.
No, not
That's
everything is controversial.
everything I say.
Not everything you say is controversial and true. Most of the time, you just say controversial lies. Like, Ohara is very good, and then when it comes to being in character, Ohara was very bad. You know what you're doing.
What do you mean? I think Ohara was very bad.
By the way, Kate, we do have you saying it's still on the good side live today, so
That was clearly edited footage manufactured by AI.
edited footage on a live video.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on,
been using
I'm
soundboard
not
the
that
entire time.
talented.
I may have said it was good, but which part of Ohara did I mean?
Not all of it.
Oh yeah, which part of Ohara did you mean?
The one with raccoons. Feel like
So
that could be
anyways, what are you
something for
guys doing to prepare yourselves?
it. Oh,
I don't.
I've got pretty much everything I need.
How many? I never added my potions to my inventory. How many did I get after we split them?
That is a great question. I do not remember. I think it was like 40 of the healing potions, 20 elixirs of life, antidotes, and anti-plagues, or 30 of those.
What
Or no, it was
potions?
40 healing potions, 30 antidotes and anti-plagues, particularly the level 6 and level 5 variants of those things.
So, how many people were we splitting that up with?
The member of the main party, I think that's about 8 different people.
Mhm.
So 5 healing potions each. That's level 7.
Yup.
Can my character even take healing potions? Seeing as they're an undead.
That is a
type?
fun fact. You will actually get damaged if you use those. You need something different.
I have healing potion 3. Is that it?
I think that actually is one of the moderate healing potions. I'll check.
Moderate.
But
I do see
Doth,
moderate.
Mhm.
you need oils of unlife because you have negative healing. Healing potions do positive healing.
Alright. That'll be fun when I'm starting to die and someone tries to heal me.
Stop! He's now dead.
It wouldn't go well.
By the way, oils of unlife I think are in alchemical items, or are they in consumables? Oh no, oils are in consumables.
Greater anti-plague, moderate anti-plague, major which anti-plague?
I believe it's moderate. Give me a second. I'm looking at the various things. Healing potions. We have a moderate healing potion is the one we're looking for. And then antidotes and anti-plagues are under elixirs. What the fuck is a bottled monstrosity? Yes, moderate.
So I didn't think of this. I've got kukris that'll heal me on a thing. Would we just have to reword those to be a bit more like that, or how would we?
No, if heal and particularly healing potions do positive healing. That is
I'm
a
talking.
thing.
I've got bloodletter kukris. These things
Yeah,
will
no,
heal me
those will just do
Go
proper
ahead, mate.
healing.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. I
like
thought so. I just wanted to
you
make
know,
sure.
like a pearly white spindle won't take 1 hit point from you per turn. That's just gives you a hit point.
So I'm gonna
Why-
basically for my
Why did I buy anti-plagues that doesn't divide into a round number?
Huh.
Just get another one.
Hippogriff in a jar. 30 gold points.
You said oil of unlife? There we go.
I'm sorry. This hippogriff in the bar flies 65 feet and then allows you to get off and then disappears. What? What is a tyrant ampule? A Tyrannosaurus. Wow.
That's just a flying WoW mount.
Well, first of all, I don't think there's an actual hippogriff mount. Second of all, you're damn right that's a flying WoW mount. There's a Kraken bottle. Jesus Christ, there's a Kraken in a bottle.
So when we go with the oil of unlife, am I going to want the lesser moderate?
You're probably going to want the same level of healing potion as what other people have. The better question is, where are you getting those?
Well, I bought them.
Well, no, you
What
bought
the hell
healing
would I get a hold
potions.
of
Those are common.
How the fuck would I get a hold of these?
That's a very good question.
I'll have to figure that out.
That Josh was buying for me?
What?
I mean, Jiroku? What was the thing Jiroku was buying for me?
Scrolls, they're in the notes. By the way, take Buzz Fireball's scrolls because he cannot use those.
How many did he buy?
He got enough to give him 3 and you 3 and Buzz 3, but Buzz doesn't use Fireball.
So 6.
9.
9, okay. I see necklaces and wands. I see no scrolls.
Let's see. Yeah, scrolls. 3rd level heal scrolls. Yeah, no, they're there.
In the compendium?
Oh, yeah, no. You just search scroll and then assign spell level and then type in the name of the scroll.
Scroll. What level?
You have a list of various ones. A 4th level invisibility, 4 4th level invisibilities, 3 3rd level fireballs, well 6 because Buzz is not a divine caster. 2 3rd level scrolls for dispel magic, 1
Well,
2nd level wand for Longstrider.
how do I add this?
Zoroku handed them out to you.
Or how do I add this?
Oh, if you'll go to the compendium, look scroll.
I type scroll.
It's in the items, level 1, level 2, level 3. You add them like that. They are not specific. They are cost by level, not specific to each spell.
Do I have to click it?
You drag and drop as per usual.
How will I remember what's what?
You name them differently. You add
Okay.
on 3rd level haste, 3rd level fireball, that sort of thing.
3rd level haste, 3rd level fireball. What else do I got?
Actually, did he give you haste? He did not give you haste. That was just an example.
Well, tell me what I need.
4th level invisibility. You have 4 of those. 6 3rd level fireballs. 2 3rd level.
I have 3 4th level invisibility.
4 4th level invisibilities.
4 4 level invisibilities. I
Yep.
have 3 level spell scroll fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
2 3rd level scrolls for dispel magic. And 1 2nd level wand of Longstrider.
I think wands are in here.
Yeah, well, again, they're also like scrolls. Yeah.
And it's 6th level?
2nd level wand of Longstrider.
Okay, thank you. 2nd level magic wand 2 Longstrider. Thank you.
Yes. By the way, he divvied up a bunch of magic items to you. Check in the notes if you are a Reeve. Because as being a divine caster, you can use scrolls. Fun fact.
Yep.
Champions are capable of using heal scrolls because they're divine spellcasting. This is commonly overlooked by people who play this game, actually. So, now that you have that sort of thing figured out, what are we doing today?
I remember what he bought me the elven boot and cloak.
Yep.
Well, we can't really go purge a city with 3 people, so I'm not really sure what to do.
I mean, you have 2 weeks to do stuff. You literally could go and cause whatever mayhem you wanted within reason.
Well, I'm a leader, so I can't do dumb mayhem shit anymore. I have to think logically.
Oh my god, is that all it takes?
This ain't Gavilar. This is Ringo. He's normal. He can read.
see what
He
we
can
have.
read.
Well,
But all it takes is to give you a position of leadership, and you'll stop acting crazy.
Depends on the character.
Okay, if I
Like
gave position of leadership to Gavilan, that would just intensify the craziness of his actions.
Ringo can read. He's a normal man.
He's a normal frogman who doesn't need no humans telling him what to do. Hey,
And
boss.
Gavilan has been forced into being serious, so you don't have to worry about him for a while.
Thank you to whatever person ended up doing this. Thank you. Oh wait, that was me. Thank you.
I did this, mister, but you're welcome.
Hey, I was the person who threw you into the whole deal that forced Gavilan to become serious, so.
I was the one that
Teamwork.
decided that I'm becoming serious.
That's true. Teamwork.
Hooray!
Uh, well, what are. I mean. Oh, hey, Ringo. It looks like your buddy Rawl will literally die if you keep feeding him healing potions.
Oh yeah.
When the hell was I feeding Raw healing potions?
Well, they've got a few workarounds for this. If you can get a wand of cause wound.
Also,
Well,
who's
actually,
Raw?
it's Farm. Rawl is the rat folk.
Yeah.
Oh, I had just called him just
You've called him what?
Ratcula.
Rat. Okay, well, Ratcula can't drink a healing potion without being killed.
Well, I've not been feeding him those, and he's intelligent, so I don't know why he's drinking them.
Yeah, well, he's not drinking them, but all you bought were healing potions. You need oils of unlife.
Can he drink like poison or some shit?
No, poisons will also kill him. Oils of unlife are what you need.
He's got
Gotta
money.
keep oils in life, yeah.
You're
He
right,
lives
he
a
does
leader.
have money, but he has no idea where to find those.
Yeah, where would he find these?
Potion shop. Where else would he go?
You think a potion shop is going to be selling undead healing elixirs?
Okay, that's a good point. If that's the case, I got no clue either.
Well, we
I mean, you
go,
can make a society check. You have intelligence.
Sure.
Does he? I might be able to skulk around the area and
Hey,
figure it out.
Hey, there's a black market. Do you think going to the black market alone is a good idea? Hey, Ringo, there's a black market.
Well, of course it's a black market. That doesn't mean I know where it is.
Well, let's go and find it together, my little gripply friends.
Oh my
Probably in
goodness, you, Reeve, and Rawl are going on an adventure to the black markets. This sounds like a good session.
It's gonna be in the
Great.
with me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to babysit the two most capable people in our party. This is going to be great.
Black markets are always in the sewers.
Not always.
Haven't you
Okay,
seen Demolition
so
Man?
the real question is, does this place actually have a sewers?
It's a city. I would hope so.
It's a medieval city.
Now,
Even
if
if
you were intelligent, like you're saying, you'd probably know that black markets tend to be in the slums. You know, where if you need something, you can get it anywhere. Smuggled in.
Why would you put the black market in an area filled with nothing but thieves?
And you've been around as
You would
yeah.
put
This guy's going to need babysit. Yeah. You're staying within arm's length of me.
love my clientele being people with no money that steal things. Nah, they're
Oh,
gonna
my
be.
boy.
They're
What
gonna
about
be.
Raul?
Oh,
Well,
wait a second. I love the fact that I'm surrounded by all of these criminals who need my illegal goods.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any. If they had money, they wouldn't be in the slums.
You're going to while we're in the slums,
But Keat, you're forgetting. Not all black market deals are exchanges of money for goods, but oftentimes exchanges of goods for goods are favors for goods.
favors for goods. That's something I'm very familiar with. I've been around long enough. People love me where I'm at. I can
it'd be in
probably
the
cut us a good deal. I can
of-
probably meet some people around here.
It'd be in the
Look.
rich part of the city, curtailing to all the weird eccentric rich people.
Well, it
And it
looks
would-
like you guys have to figure out where it is, which means you're going to have to pound the ground for some information.
Yeah, I just did that.
How'd you do?
That, At 18,
That
you're
is-
looking
that
for
is-
something a bit higher. The diplomacy check would also be good.
I think everybody.
Wonderful diplomacy.
Well, let's see if her diplomacy's any good. You know, that's pretty damn good.
There are
I do
two
appreciate-
black markets in town. There's one in the slums and one in the rich part of the city.
Well, let's think. If you're an undead person, you're
Yeah, we're-
probably old, so you probably have money. So they'd be in the rich area.
Do we have money to buy it from the rich people?
We got money.
How upscale is this part of town? To know if this is a good way.
I'm fine. I don't know about you.
I would like to point out that Lamasara is one of the places you can buy a Sun Orchid elixir. So, pretty fucking rich.
Yeah,
Oh,
no. Well, if we can get anything here, we can get it from the slums. We can probably get a better deal there too. Anyway, we're
if you
going
want
there.
slums first, sir, we can of course try slums first. It's your potion.
Yeah, and you're going to. I'm assuming is Keats a more upscale member of society?
He's a cocaine addict. Yeah, of course he is.
Eric.
Cocaine's
We're
expensive.
we're gonna have to dirty him up a bit and get him a bit more into the lower budget version of Coke.
Hey, Keat. Do you have prestidigitation as a spell?
Don't think I do.
Check your spell list.
Okay.
If he doesn't, we can have our mechanical friend here. I'm assuming the other one here is a cyborg. Can you get some of your oils and grease all over him?
I don't know how to do my mucus.
Do you have prestidigitation, Keat?
No, I do not.
So someone needs to go throwing you around in the dirt.
Well, they don't need to throw me around dirt. I can kind of do that myself.
Well, we're going to be going to the black.
The bruises help sell the fact that you're poor.
Bruises.
Yeah. Look, you've never.
Hold on, bruises. Skin is black and purple. They won't see.
No, then we'll have to get you bloodied up. But I'm going to be real, my friend. You get beat the fuck up. We're going to have you try this type of cocaine that I can guarantee you've never tried before.
My whole body is a bruise.
Yeah, it's going to be bruised up a bit, but you're going to feel a lot better after I get you some magic crystals down here.
They won't see it. This is dumb.
We're going to get you some rock. All right.
Have you guys ever seen the SNL skit, the old one, where it's like two former cocaine addicted rappers doing a PSA on why crack is bad, and one of the guys turns to the other and is like, "Dude, this is everything we ever wanted. Why are we against this?"
Yeah, basically, we're gonna turn him from a cocaine addict into a crack addict.
Not a
lot more manageable.
I am clean. I am physically clean. Mentally, there's still a few lingerings, but I am perfectly fine. Never touching.
Yeah, I gotta be real with you, man. This is
You shoveled dirt into your mouth because it was the closest thing to cocaine you'd ever get.
Completely
we're gonna help you.
When I heard that we were going to the slums, is my society check enough to be able to? Yeah.
You probably would realize you don't.
Went and bought a scroll of grease.
Okay.
Not even saying more to them.
I just.
What do I roll to hit the frog person with this?
I mean, they'd roll a reflex save.
That's
First of
nice.
all-
They could do that while I'm not in their line of views, while they're focused on this other person.
Which means, first of
Yeah,
all,
so roll with disadvantage on that grease spell.
I would never touch the devil's dandruff.
Sorry, the
what's
devil's
the DC
dandruff?
for grease?
Based off your spell DC, based on scrolls.
It's based on my spell DC.
Yeah.
Okay, this should be an easy reflex save. Let's see if he makes it.
I'm still running the macro on my assassin feats.
I said disadvantage, so that's a failure.
Oops.
Yep. So now, Ringo, all of a sudden, while you are talking and having a dumb argument about crack with the weird Ratula guy, you feel yourself covered in a layer of grease and slip and fall on your face.
Well, I also feel a bottle crack on the back of my head.
What do you mean a bottle crack?
What's wrong with you?
Problem solved. Let's go.
Problem solved. You could have just gave me that. I wasn't against it. Why'd you throw grease in my head?
Well, first of all, he didn't spill grease on your head. He used a scroll of grease.
Yeah, it
I
was
think-
magic, my friend.
I think I'm bleeding.
Oh, you're bleeding. Okay, that's gonna add to the effect. You're not on cocaine anymore. We're gonna get you on this magical substance that'll help you not sleep.
Hey,
Aspirin?
you were saying that in front of a redeemer, buddy.
Is the Redeemer with us? Who is the
The
Redeemer?
point of this was so that we would not have to drug the frog again.
Oh, so we
I
don't,
don't
wanna
know
let him do
how
it?
to
Alright.
cure disease. No one here is a proper cleric.
What
This
does
will
curing
do.
have to do with that?
You look dirty. You're properly
look-
adjusted to go into the slums.
Yes, sure. It has to do with drug addiction.
Well, the redeemer doesn't want you to relapse.
So he covers me with grease.
Mm-hmm.
The alternative was
It
getting
is
you to
clean
relapse.
grease cast from a
Yes.
spell.
Oh, I thought it was a ball.
No, no, no.
No,
He-
it
grease
was
spell.
conjured grease as of the spell.
Yeah,
Grease.
it's like a
You-
water gun spraying it down. With
My
grease.
character, however, did not feel like explaining that because he has a -2 to diplomacy as his base.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
So
the
we told
paladin
you,
with
this
negative
will do,
charisma.
let's go.
So we have to. So we've got a Redeemer priest. We're going into the slums with this guy.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
they fucking love him.
Is there a
It's mine.
tablecloth nearby?
Actually, you want to do me a quick religion check to see if you need to cover up your holy iconography?
Oh, I thought he was going to cover up his eyes so he didn't see anything.
Sure, I'll do that. I mean, I follow an obscure harvest cleric, so let's check. Religion.
I'm just imagining.
So,
That's a
they
little
actually probably wouldn't really mind. They might ask you to say, hey, who's that deity? Well, once you explain it, you'd probably be fine, because
Okay.
your deity is pretty... Like, if there were more of your priest in town, a lot less people would go hungry. So they're not going to stab a guy who would help
Oh
them.
yeah. Speaking of, when I would go buy that grease scroll, since I know where I'm going, I would pick up some extra rations.
Oh, awesome.
That's smart. I can just make it for you. But yeah.
We bought. Sure.
So we are going to the slums. We are getting my oils of life, and I would like to
Yes.
be able to strike up a
So-
deal with one of these people.
The
I'm
problem
going to
is that once...
proselytize and draw attention. You two do your thing.
So
You're
once
coming
you
up.
two are... Well, no, he probably does not want to go anywhere near the black market. He's a redeemer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
So instead, he's going to spread word of his deity. Anyways, while he's doing that, you two approach the entrance to the black market, and of course, there's a guard.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
of course, you don't realize he's a guard until he walks up behind you, pulls you on by your shirt collars, and says, "Where do you think you're going?"
I'm going to slip him a silver piece. And
Buddy, you are all right.
mhm.
But technically, I still need to ask if you're here
So
to
on.
buy, or if
Where-
you're here to sell.
Well, we'll be buying some things, my friend. You can kind of see my little addicted friend here. He's covered in grease. He definitely needs.
Oh no,
I
buddy.
don't-
The drugs are in the other black market.
This isn't even time at a black market.
What?
Can I size this dude up to see that he's not going? Well, no, I'm just. We're here to buy something. Very important things that are necessary to function. Wink, wink.
So that is a failure. He looks at it as like, nah, I'm not getting it. What are we here to buy?
Can I try?
Hmm.
We're here to buy some anti-life potions. You know the stall we should go to?
Oh, those. Yeah, why weren't you just more direct about that? Yeah, dude, Dampiers live in the slums of this part of the world, actually, so those are pretty
Ah,
common. Yeah,
I'm always.
you can talk to Dave. I should warn you, though, Dave is not a Dampier or a vampire. You'll see when you get there. Actually, aren't you Ringo Robin?
Yes, I am. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, please do not try and poke at the seller of the oils of unlife. Like I said, you'll see when you get there.
Oh,
All right,
oh,
fair enough.
hello.
By the way, out of curiosity, Keith, is Beerby out?
Uh, always out.
Okay. So you walk up to the person, I think he said
Mhm.
Richard, and you walk up to him and it's a mummy.
Good,
Why
good, good.
do I
Yeah, it's a
want to?
mummy.
Mhm.
Right. Well, uh, my mind's racing with a few questions, but I decide now is not the time.
Oh,
Ah,
it's
go
not
ahead
the
and
time.
ask them.
Are you a mummy?
Yeah, I am. Can't you see the bandages and smell the rotting flesh?
What culture?
Dude, there are like one thing that makes mummies, and I am one of those people's pharaohs.
There's like 4 things that made money. So you can speak the language.
Yeah. Also, is that?
Uh,
Oh God, it's that thing.
That thing, well, that's not very nice. She's just a rat.
No, no, no. The pink magical fucking dragon.
Oh, Beerby.
Is that what you calling him?
That's what he said his name was when I asked.
No, Beerby is a. I'm not gonna explain that.
No,
He-
just let it go. He's gonna be here all day. He's jonesing for a fix. You've got oils of a life. Now I
Yes.
need to secure a thing. Would you be willing to? This might be a long ask, but would you be willing to help me find a supplier as we are trying to deal with
I
some
am
murders
the
in this town?
supplier.
Would you be willing to work with a mercenary company to supply oils of a life? I'm just gonna get straight to the point.
Well, it's a black market. Just buy it.
No, I want to
Yeah.
buy it here, but it might be a bit convenient to get a source down the line and
To
help
be
You
me
just
make
go.
sure
fair,
you want
I
there.
do not do shipments because that's a really good way to draw attention to the undead in
True,
the black
true, true.
markets.
True. We don't want to put our kind
By
at
the
risk.
way, they probably introduced me as Richard. My name is
Mhm.
King Tutankhamun the Eighth.
The
Tonkin.
eighth in the line. Eighth in the line, nice.
Well, yeah. To
Mhm.
be fair, being the eighth born of a bunch of inbred hicks is not that hard.
Yeah, probably not. I can't imagine how.
Whoa, the famous Tonkin Setamoon the Eighth.
Yes.
Wow.
By the way, did
You're.
you find that thing in my tomb?
It's a good thing you interrupted me because I was going to say, wow, your role did not go well.
Yeah, that's because
Ugh.
I sort of ditched my role as a king and like became a mummy and moved to a place.
I'm gonna be very much with you, my friend. I fully appreciate the abdicating of the throne thing. Doing your own
Oh, I
thing.
didn't abdicate the throne. I faked my death. There's a difference.
Ooh,
Let's let
sneaky.
him tell his
I can
stuff for
appreciate
you.
that.
Yeah,
Leave no
my rule
trace
was
there.
not so great. To be fair, you ever tried marrying your half sister and
I
deal with
can't
all the
imagine.
repercussions of that? Yeah, no, seriously. You think a regular wife is a pain on some people?
I
Imagine
can't
being
imagine. I
related to
can't
your
imagine
wife.
having a sister, mother, daughter wife. That sounds a bit obtuse.
Yeah. Anyways, aren't you Ringo Robin?
Let's let him buy his stuff before we continue.
Okay.
Go, Robin. I'd like
Look,
to
I
get
can't
some.
really give any discounts. The black market is the black market. I don't do
Look,
deliveries.
my friend. I am fine with this. This is not something I get often.
To be
Can I-
fair, I do want to strike up a conversation with that archaeologist, so I might give you a slight
I'll
discount.
tell you what. You give me a slight discount on these, and let me make sure these kind of work a bit. Or actually, hold on. Do you know where I'd be able to get something like a voodoo doll, something that would let me inflict negative damage on myself, so I can kind of self-heal without these
That's a thing.
relying on potions. Good day.
Yeah, I've never
I've
heard
heard
of that.
rumblings of them. No, nah. I'll have to get
Yeah.
hold of the crafter for that shit.
Well,
Wonderful.
unfortunately, the last time we had a witch doctor in this black market, he was executed for treason.
How does that happen? Do I want to know how that happens?
Well, long story short, the witch doctor tried to actually get the secret formula to the Sun Orchard elixir and was decapitated for it.
Isn't that the thing that lets you live forever?
Yeah, it gives you 40 years. Which, to be fair, is enough time to get enough money to live another 40 years.
You know, if they want to live 40 years, just find a vampire or a ghost or something and bada bing, bada boom.
Well, ghosts are a bit complicated. You lose your ability to attract anything that isn't magically ruined. And vampires, again, daywalking is a little bit of an issue for a lot of them. Mummies, if I go out in public, people will start throwing things at me.
That doesn't sound very fun.
And I'm pretty sure this archaeologist friend of yours wants to dissect me.
If he touches
Which,
you,
to be fair, I think he would know better because that dragon comes where all my organs were stored.
Well, I found in a ancient Osirian latrine.
Sorry, they did what to my tomb?
They did a lot of things to it that you're better off not knowing, my friend.
Being
You
ancient
don't need
people.
to. You don't need to worry about people worrying about
No, let him cook.
Not.
I thought we were letting Doff buy things before we continued.
Yeah, no, I'll give you a 20% discount. I want to talk to this guy. He knows about my
Okay.
people. He knows about my
Make
raid.
it, make
He
it
has my
25,
pet
We
servant.
got a deal. Make it a 25. We got a deal. I'll
Roll
give it
that
to you all
diplomacy
buck
check.
Hold on. Rerolling that.
20. Yeah, 20% is my max.
My memory is a bit
Perfect.
fuzzy right now. I think that we may need another 5%.
Roll that diplomacy check.
Okay. Where are my glasses?
Where are my glasses? I'm just imagining the grabbing his glasses of bartering.
Glasses on top of hat. Where are my glasses? Oh, there they are.
Like, I'm remembering, what was it? I'm pretty sure you've all seen that YouTube Shorts where they...
Your memory is fine.
0
20%.
point.
Okay. Okay, yeah, 25%.
No, thank you kindly. How much are they? Wait, how much gold do I have to spend? I didn't keep track.
You have 3,000 gold for preparation cost. Each person in your party gets 3,000 gold for that. However, he only has 40 oils of unlife he is willing to sell.
I will buy every damn one of them. Hold on.
Okay. So, you found my pet in a latrine.
I was taking ancient fecal sample for a study, and I found it underneath in the sand.
Where was this ancient Assyrian latrine?
Well, they tend to be on the very edge of a building, aligned on the wall. I actually thought it was a giant calcified turd, so I went to go clean it a bit, and he popped out, and he hasn't shut up ever since.
So would this be the lesser oil of unlife?
This would be the... Let me actually check.
If it's the moderate one, I'd basically... No, he said 20% discount, so it'd be... Okay, that's actually pretty doable. 1,500, that's half of it. I don't even see myself using up all that gold. Moderate, 3d8 plus 10.
Yep, it's moderate.
Okay,
so that it sounds like that thing's been hanging around a couple of people. So my tomb is still undiscovered. Perfect.
No, we found your tomb a long time ago, but yeah, it had already been grave robbed. Like I said, you were not a popular ruler.
I'm sorry, people robbed my grave?
Most of them have been robbed.
Do you have access to a bag
How?
of diamonds, or is it
How
pretty
have
rare?
most of them been robbed?
Well, fun fact about also the Egyptians. If they didn't like a ruler, the moment he died, they would break his face off all the statues and rob his tomb. Which is why so many Egyptian statues are missing their faces.
Ah. Yeah, that is a fun fact. So,
People like-
I was really that hated. Ah, God, who took over for me when I faked my death?
Well, before or after the civil war that followed?
Yes?
Well, first, it was your mother, brother.
Uh-huh.
Afterwards, it was a brand new dynasty which sort of fixed all of the inbreeding problems for a few more generations.
What dynasty?
The Nefernutu dynasty, I believe they were in charge of agriculture.
Oh,
before.
those sons of bitches started the Civil War, did they?
They didn't start it, but they were the only ones who still had food afterwards due to the whole being in charge of agriculture thing.
Yeah, those motherfuckers were actually the people who hired the assassins.
He's right. Writing this down.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact: the assassin. I then hired the assassin to inflict upon my body mummy rot before killing me. Which he's like, okay, I can pick up 2 paydays, and that's why I'm currently here, because I'm a mummy.
Bingo's writing this down because it may be true, but he also thinks it's like a gossip rag shit. He's just saying whatever he wants to say.
Nice.
And fun fact, what particular family member of that dynasty was it?
Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim. Fuck Tim.
Tim Nefertutu.
Yeah, Tim Nefertutu. That guy was a jerk. He also had a small penis.
Well, he stops talking there and he realizes this might not be nice.
No. Oh, right.
Look.
You guys are all of the opinion that big is good now. No, that wasn't the case back then.
Look, we've opened a fair share of canopic jars, okay? I've seen the sizes.
Okay, to be fair, those canophic jars also tend to inflate organs like that. That's the point. I mean, dude, do you want future generations who don't potentially know about your rule to take your penis out of a jar?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Do you want
Get up
future
and do it.
generations who don't necessarily know or respect your traditions to take a penis out of a jar?
well, maybe you shouldn't have put them in jars to begin with.
To be fair, that is part of the ritual we use to honor our dead and send them on to meet the great, wonderful person I skipped the meeting with.
You
as
know
I
what?
am a mummy.
Yeah.
But I can't say his or her name. There's 2 of them. Because if I do, I will... You know how you don't say the true name of a deity or you'll get its wrath type deal? Yeah, that!
no, I get you, homie. I get you, man. I get you, dude. I get you, dog.
Yeah.
Is it... Hold on. Is it Nephthys?
No, Nephis and I were cool. That guy was a legend.
Not Nephthys, Nephthys.
No. Starts with an A, looks like a jackal.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
Lucario.
Nephthys is basically ancient Assyrian phrase.
Ah. Yeah, no, I meant the person who wastes my soul and tells me whether or not I've been a good boy or a bad boy.
Ah, so Anubis and Sobek.
Yeah.
Well, or the equivalent.
Yeah.
Sobek's fucking based.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I just can't say their names or I could potentially instantly die.
Yeah, we're not risking that. Don't worry about it.
I also can't say the PU lady's name because she'll definitely send a psychopomp here and ruin all of our days.
Well, you knew
fuck,
about
I just said psychopomp. Oh, fuck, I said it again! I'm going into hiding. Here's your oils of my life. Bye.
Thank you kindly. Thank you
Roll
kindly.
initiative.
By the way, fun fact, that dragon is doing a non-stop comedy routine because it was an asshole. Bye.
All right, everybody, roll initiative to find a psychophomp.
Oh no, as he's trying to run away, you just see a scythe come out of nowhere, slice him in half, and then disappear.
Why
Yeah,
did
thank you. Thank you. You just got rid of our dealer in the town. You are a fool.
You hear
Hey,
a
on the-
voice whisper in your ear.
What?
we didn't hear it because you whispered.
Oh, you're next.
Well, on the bright side, you can get the money back now. Hey, did anyone else hear for just a moment? Did anyone else hear for just a moment a screaming bird when that thing came in?
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that we're 2,000 gold richer.
Another merchant's like, ah, yes, my merchandise! The undead cockatrice. Or cockatoo. Cockatrice. I don't sell the undead cockatrices. Do you want to buy this undead cockatoo?
I would love. Oh, I thought.
No. You definitely want to know.
I would love to buy the undead cockatoo. How much?
50,000 gold.
What if I threw in a dead mummy?
Technically, that thing's just lying there on the ground.
Look,
What
we can give you we can do this the easy way, and the easy way is the cockatoo for the dead mummy.
What if I threw in the rest of his merchandise that we are not taking with us?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Deal.
Wait, hold on. Do you have any other undead animals that might be fun to take care of?
Take care of. They're undead.
Yeah, they're undead. Also, this
Yeah.
cockatoo speaks Necrol.
Oh, that's cool.
perfect. Do
I'm
you
gonna
have
I'm going to put him on my
You-
shoulder and add that to my language.
Oh, I would not recommend doing that if you're still alive. It's technically a zombie cockatoo. Those things spread.
I don't know what that means.
we have look. I'm just going
So-
to let us know that
So what that means is that if it bites you, which it will bite you, not if, but when it bites you, it'll infect you with a disease that could turn you into an undead.
you know what we're gonna do. You know what's gonna be useful with this. Do you have any other undead cockatoos?
No, I have the one undead cockatoo, and then I have semi-dead parrots.
The undead cockatoos all we're really interested in. You know what we can do with it? I've got a good idea to help us with that mission. I'll be talking to you in a bit later, Robin. Nah? Let's go back up.
I don't know
Let's go
how a
back-
semi-dead parrot... Okay, look. Here's a semi-dead parrot, and he just pulls out a cage with a parrot corpse in it.
Dear God.
We're good on that. We're good on that. Let's take the zombified cockatoo, and you get all of this man's wares. All of
By
it.
the way, the zombified cockatoo needs to be fed flesh of other birds.
Oh, that's easy.
Well,
Was
Then we will. I will toss you.
The
food
more
chicken.
intelligent the bird, the less you need to feed.
how much
Well-
do I chicken?
I don't sell chickens. I sell dead birds and undead birds.
We
And
are going to. I'm going to tell you something. We are going to be using this undead cockatoo for something really cool tomorrow. I've got ideas.
Well,
I
I'm
have
using
some
it.
good ideas. Are you using this as a throwaway joke or as a hint for us to do something, Matt?
I don't know. Why would I give you an undead cockatoo
So that I can speak-
speaks Necrol? I don't know. Does that seem important to you?
I was thinking about unleashing it in the city and just making our job a lot easier.
How would that make our job a lot easier?
No, seriously. How would that make your job a lot easier?
And we want to purge the city, right? Does it matter what condition it's in?
Okay, so theoretically speaking, starting a zombie apocalypse does not equivalent to purging a city. It just means that you get far less consequences for doing it.
So we
Look,
get less consequences if we put a zombie apocalypse in that city.
but
Yeah,
going
basically.
Ooh, there we go then. We've got our thing.
Yeah,
can
but
have
then the
that-
other side of things is what's stopping it from biting you first.
we get a
We're going to have it bite something else, make that a zombie, and then just conveniently chuck it into over the city's walls.
The city,
We're leaving.
Theoretically
get a nugget.
speaking, you could do that, or you could need something to translate Necrol.
We'll get a
No.
mugger
I'm not talking about using the cockatoo as a vector. I'm talking about having the cockatoo bite something, and then we can just chuck like a bunch of cows with a catapult in or something.
Okay, so that would be very obvious, and that's how the Black Plague started. Do you want
No!
the Black Plague? That's how you get the Black Plague!
Except
Hold on.
zombies!
If I
Get
could
some
go-
zombies!
This is
If
out
I
of
could go
character,
back-
by the way. This is completely out of character.
I know! So is my ranting about it being how you get the Black Plague.
If I
that
back for it.
zombie, a fucking zombie cockatoo. I thought this was kind of a joke thing until you brought up the
The fact that it speaks Necrol.
Yes, and I
And it has
genuinely-
one language slot open that you can fill by spending a week of downtime teaching it a language.
We can have the Redeemer Priest do that, or is the Redeemer Priest going to be obligated to kill the damn thing?
I don't know if it. Hey, Lewis, how likely is Reeve to see an undead cockatoo and kill it?
I'm a soul warden. Don't do anything fucking stupid and you're fine.
Okay.
We're screwed.
Don't
Use
do
it
anything
undead for something
stupid!
evil and I'll fucking wipe it off the face of the earth.
We're screwed.
What if they were just using it as a translator?
That's fine.
What if we use it as a translator for stupid purposes?
What if we
What?
got? What if we got?
What
the
if
Redeemer
they
Pri-
used it as a translator for stupid purposes?
No, I've got a cooler idea. What if
That
we
is also
got...
allowed. If you use it as a vector for spreading on death, I'm killing it. And killing
Well,
everyone responsible.
If anything happens to this cockatrice, I've only had this cockatoo for a day. But if this is used to spread on death, I will kill everyone, it, and then myself.
On the record, spreading undead was not my idea.
It wasn't even Rawls' idea in character. It's just an out-of-pocket idea.
But I want to go back for a second. Well, you run this undead pet shop. What do you feed them?
Chicken meat.
Well, I said chicken. And I asked how much, and you said you don't know. How much do you feed them?
I can
Oh,
get
I
birds.
thought you meant how much for a chicken. Yeah,
No.
no, typically a breast, like a 3-piece meal.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'll feed them a chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am curious. With a zombie cockatoo, would it be possible to tame this thing and use it as like an animal companion?
Tame the undead.
No, because it's undead.
I mean-
zombies are considered mindless undead. by the way.
Okay. I'd need to get like a skeletal cockatoo or something. Would it be possible to... No, we need like a necromancer for that shit.
Hey, you got
Actually,
your
there
skeleton
are
cockatoo?
undead animal companions. They are not allowed in this campaign.
Okay.
Oh.
I was just thinking of something cool. I didn't... No, I know. Evil.
You have a
They will
muzzle.
be allowed in a later campaign.
No, I know that.
You have a muzzle for this thing, by the way.
You just rip its beak off.
So,
Oh,
fun
that's
fact,
good.
here's the fun fact about it. Try putting your finger up to the thing.
Okay.
Now, you notice the force field there.
A force field.
Yeah, you know how you... Because you see the cockatrice, like, trying to peck at you, and it, like, runs into a wall, and
It's
it's
a
doing so.
cockatrice. Is this a
Oh,
cockatoo?
cockatoo. It's a cockatoo,
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
So it's pecking at you, but it's not getting anywhere close. Like, yeah, there's a force field protecting intelligent creatures from the cockatrice while it's in, or cockatoo while it's in there. If you put a chicken or another, or like even some pieces of chicken into the cage, only the chicken will go through. Your hand can't go through. It's the perfect containment
It's
seal.
in a cage right now.
Yeah, that is. good,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
in a
Okay.
cage. Okay, first of all, I'm selling you a dead parrot in a cage. Of course I'm putting the dangerous merchandise into a cage. I'm not
Well,
undead
mhm.
myself.
We could totally rip this thing's beak off.
I
Okay,
think we
but
don't
to
need
be
do that
fair,
anymore.
do not release it do not open the cage door. That's the reason the force field's there. Because that thing is
What?
quick.
But Matt, I wanted to live on my shoulder like an undead pirate bird. Is
Just
that
because
so
it doesn't
wrong?
have a beak doesn't mean it can't bite you or scratch you and spread the zombie illness.
I mean, scratch, you're right, but bite. No, it definitely couldn't bite me with that beak.
We're going to need to.
Technically, it's the saliva. If you had an open wound, it could spit in you.
Yeah, if this was an undead cockatrice, I'd know exactly what we're doing with it. The Redeemer Priest is not going to be privy to that.
Well, it won't matter if he's not okay with it. He'll be a statue.
First of all, it's a cockatoo,
You
not a
know
cockatrice.
what
I know that. I
names
know.
are?
I thought you said cockatrice.
Well,
no,
he
no,
did.
no.
You
The
know.
undead.
What
Well-
my fortitude save is. I'll resist it and tap both of you out of existence.
Look,
Don't push your luck. I
Matt
only
did.
kill evil undead, but there's a point where stupid undead cross over into evil, okay?
Well, Matt did at first say undead cockatrice, then he realized what he had just brought into the world.
Yes!
And immediately changed
Oh
it to
no, he
cockatoo.
sells undead cockatrices to people who have more money.
No, a cockatrice would have been the perfect way of dealing with that city. Like,
Don't.
Matt-
I heard the hesitation in your voice when you said cockatrice.
Yeah, no, that's because I meant cockatoo the entire time I was
Yeah, I
saying
know you meant-
cockatrice.
I know. I thought you meant cockatrice, but I wanted to make sure because if that's a fucking cockatrice,
No,
we're gonna
no.
have fun with this.
It's an
this city
undead
perk.
cockatoo. And the reason I said cockatoo weirdly is because I meant to say parrot, but I
Oh, I
didn't
got
get
ya.
out. I said
I
cockatoo.
got you. A cockatoo is more fun anyway.
Yeah. So
Gonna name-
anyways,
I'm gonna name him Tutaka Setamoon after our friend there just got cut in half. I'm gonna name him Tutu for short.
YouTube.
I've got no
Okay, which
problem
one of
with
you is
that.
teaching him common?
Probably me, because I'm going to.
He's my bird, so I guess I can teach him.
No. He's not intelligent enough. I'm the only one here suitable for it.
I mean, if you want to
I'm
do
good
it,
with that.
yes.
I
I
wanna
mean,
teach
it
by
is
them.
your bird, and also, do you trust this person? You've known him for like 3 days, and people have been dying left and right since you've started knowing him.
I mean, most people here at this point I've known for like 3 days.
That's not true.
Let's see, there's Adonis. There's Adonis's sister. There's the rat. There was Saki.
Brawl.
There was the homeless man. I've
Okay.
known Jiroku for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There's Pearl's new character. Really, it's just me and Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that all of the people who have survived?
I
Yeah.
think
Well, I'm gonna be real with you as an
Well, no, that's
assassin.
not true.
That works.
Reeve's been here this entire time,
Well,
T-posing in the background.
Reeve is kind of just doing his own thing.
Oh yeah.
Like
And
I
to
said,
be fair,
T-posing in the
Reeve is
background.
built in such a way that you're not gonna kill him in combat. You'd have to do some sort of Brontosaurus stomp move.
I mean, I don't plan on trying to kill him in combat.
I'm talking more so to Matt.
Yes. So, what? So, all that being said, are you sure you want to give the undead cockatoo to the Dampier that already may or may not know Necrol?
Yo, do you know Necro?
I just have common Yosoki and additional languages.
Necrol would
Ew.
be open to you if you chose it.
Necro? What is
Yeah.
Necro? Is that like the language?
That's
like
intelligent
demons and stuff?
undead.
Oh yeah, sure. I'd definitely learn that one because that'd make it easier.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, it'd be more important for the non-Necrol speaking people to teach in English or common.
Hold on. He can teach the bird, and the bird
Wouldn't
same.
it- Would it
Necro.
make it easier? Would it make it easier if I already know Necrol to teach the bird common?
I mean,
Or do you
yeah.
want me to be, a bit more open with some role play? Is that what you're hinting at?
Sounds like
I
you-
mean, it'd probably be a team activity between the three of you.
Yeah, we've got that. I have to use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah,
So
let's
you said
take
that-
our first break of the evening.
Because you said there's someone that's going to be joining us at 8, and is it 8 your time?
No, it's 8 my time, yeah. So, how are you gonna teach this thing a new language if it's an undead bird? Maybe one of you who speaks Necrol might want to ask it a question and see if it responds.
Do you have does your
I'll let
blood run red, bird?
I will let you know if I'm correct in my guess of what voice Matt is going to use for the bird.
Right?
This thing can speak.
No, no blood, no red.
It's got no blood. It's got no red. So we've got that. What else? We're here to teach you this. I'm assuming as a very important NPC.
What
do
the
you-
what
Yeah.
the fuck does a rat have to teach me?
I was
Um,
expecting Matt to use his,
you're
hey, I'm
gonna-
walking here.
Well, I have to be real with you, my friend. These fleshy meatbag friends of ours.
But I was
don't
wrong.
speak Necrol. They don't.
What?
They don't have the
Why
ability to do
not?
that. They can't speak our undead language. They don't know the beauty of undeath.
Wait, I thought you were Dampier.
I am.
That's not undead.
Well, that's close enough to me.
First of all, do not appropriate a culture you do not personally. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I
You don't.
think so, too.
This is not very kind of the bird. I'm going to.
I'll show you what it means to give you the bird. Then it starts yelling obscenities and racial epithets of rat folk at you.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this.
Dingo's just watching. He's like, is it going well? He's sounding like Beerby right now.
It's not going too well right now, my friend. You bought it. Do you have some food we can bribe it with?
I'll check and see if we have some chicken in the fridge, but it'll probably be cold.
You, hold on.
First of all, what is a fridge?
I can get it. We can get it some live food if it wants.
Matt, this is a medieval setting, but it's not that medieval. We have fridges.
No. You have frost elementals keeping buffet tables cold. You do not have fridges.
And so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna reason with you, bird. If you work with me, I can get us some live food for you. You like
I
live
don't want it
chicken?
live. Too much work. Plus, chance I have roommate. Jeez.
I'll
Right.
check our special frost element facility unit.
Oh, you don't have one of those here. This is new.
We
Some of the-
don't have any of those, but what we do have these recently killed parrots. Your own kind.
I'm sick of parrots.
Oh, what
Been
do you
eating
want?
that for like the past year.
Oh, you've been having nothing but that. Oh, what
I
about?
thought he was feeding him chicken.
We can get him
By the
chicken.
way,
and
I don't want it raw. Cook it.
No, you want it cooked? All right.
Yes! I'm not
That work?
uncivilized. I'm just
Oh.
undead.
I can work with that. I'm
Also,
a
he
chef.
thinks I'm dumb. He doesn't speak Necrol. How I know Necrol is beyond me.
Ah.
Just you want a
So
cracker.
here's some good news. I am a renowned chef, and I can hunt us some nice game bird. Is there any type of bird you've been craving?
Chicken.
Chicken? I can get you some chicken. Frog, Gripply, get us some chicken.
I thought we had chicken, but due to us not having a special ice elemental frosting unit, our chicken has expired.
Have
you-
I made it back to the group now?
Oh yeah, you're here.
We've been here for a while.
You're
yeah.
back at the base, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is probably the first time you're seeing this undead cockatoo.
Oh, hello, Reeves.
We need this bird
Hi.
to. This bird does Necrol. This is not something you see very often. We're keeping it alive.
Didn't cost us a dime either.
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, by the way, you might make me a religion check, roll to see if this is actually a zombified bird or something more.
Oh, we could do that. What about occultism or something? Because I'm pretty sure I'm trained in that. Hold on.
That is not an occultism check. That is a religion
It's
check.
always religion with that?
Yep, undead are always religion.
What's the
Alright,
difference?
let me see what I've got.
Well, religion is generally considered a part of organized society, and occult stuff is always considered risque conversation.
So I thought I was
Dead is
under the
not with-
impression that it was. I was under the impression that a religion and a cult were. I always figured it was.
No, occult is for like
So-
aberrations and that whole thing. Religion is like undead, celestials. Yeah, you can make it too, Reeve.
I take one close look at that thing.
That is technically a ghoul. That is a bird. A bird
Oh
ghoul.
no! Oh,
That makes
no.
it an intelligent undead.
A ghoul
Or
bird?
Yes. However, you would also realize the cage it's in as long as it's in the cage, and as long as it's not being fed anything more than other birds, it should be no problem.
Matt, are you telling me we own a Gookatu?
Yeah, a Ghoul-Katu? That is a creative name. Yes, you own a Ghoul-Katu.
That's his name now, Gookatu.
So, that second check, can I detect any sort of deity that it's aligned with, if any?
That bird has no deity. It is undead, and most deities frighten it.
Also, it's a bird.
However, the ghoul fever could still be spread to mortal beings. However, the cage very much looks like it's meant to it's designed to, as long as it's in the cage and the door is not open for even a mere second, it looks like it is designed to be perfectly capable of protecting sentient, intelligent life from getting involved in that. And you have a feeling it doesn't really like raw meals. So, it's not really a problem unless one of these two idiots takes it outside of the cage. I would, however, point out, you know one of these two idiots.
I will always be known as one with the idiot character.
The bird. It stays in the cage. Someone make
Why the
sure
fuck would
that
anyone
it
let it
knows
out?
coming.
Well,
What the
you know,
hell
that's
did they let
Also-
it out?
I
Good,
reach
'cause
into my bag before they go do something stupid to get chicken, and pull out some rations of dried chicken. Snap it up
Well,
into pieces. I'm one more ration short now, by the way.
I'll cook you an
And
extra
say
helping
here.
tonight. Don't worry about it.
well, as I was going to say
So
is...
you pour it into the cage, it gets devoured pretty quickly. Like, you know how Theodore Roosevelt visited the Amazon and they starved a bunch of piranhas, then lowered a cow into it and it was devoured within seconds? That quickly.
No, so
That
it
thing
devoured it
is
like a snack.
fast. That's one of the reasons you can tell it's not a zombie. Because it's fast.
Well, Ringo says, well, it's a good thing we need to keep it in the cage because the guy never actually gave us a key for it.
That is a good point. He didn't give you a key for a reason.
Yeah,
He still has the key, by the way.
I don't like that.
I'm sure it's fine.
Or alternatively, you could just use a 5th level Dispel Magic.
Or just, throw the cage against the ground.
Nope, 5th level Dispel Magic. It's a magical lock.
The lock's magical. Is the cage magical?
The cage is reinforced by magic. It's not so easily broken. If it were to have a hardness, it probably wouldn't be breakable by people without major striking runes.
Would this be something that we wouldn't be able, if we had to kill it, we wouldn't easily be able to do that without letting it out, would we?
Why
Based
would
on
you
my
need
text
to kill it?
What's the cage made out of?
Gookatu?
Fun fact, that is an adamantine cage with religious magic cast upon it, so while it won't actually kill the bird, it will keep the bird from being able to actually poke at people, and it will keep people from being able to poke their hand in the cage.
Good, that's what I was a bit worried about.
However, to continue feeding it, it's more than able to do that without a problem.
Yeah, you can just slide it through the frickin' bars.
Yep.
Does this what would the equivalent of a sense motive thing would be with that?
Perception. Or if you have lie to me, deception.
Does he need water?
No.
It's a ghoul. It's
Also,
just-
keep it away from salt.
Alright.
isn't-
Was that? Hey, was
Oh,
that
yeah.
dry? Was that dried chicken dried with salt?
Well,
Smoked.
I'm going to.
Yeah, fun fact, salt does damage to this particular creature.
Okay.
How much?
as a champion of Scotty, I take food very seriously. My rations are not cheap, preserved, made to last forever.
As
They
a
are high
person,
quality.
I also take.
I'm a chef. You know this. I've been cooking for you this entire time. I'm a damn good chef. Can probably make you better rations.
The mac and cheese is pretty good.
I don't know how I'd ration that, but I could probably figure something out.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about rations. So,
No,
it definitely
We're
speaks
talking about the mac and cheese rations. That idea hit me in the head.
dried mac and cheese balls.
Probably be something more like dried. It'd probably be like some sort of crunch
Also,
bar.
out of character, how much gold does my character have right now?
Use a
3,000 to prepare for the upcoming slaughter.
Yeah,
Is that across the party or each?
Each.
per person.
What's
a
the
lot to work
cost
with.
of a Type 2 bag of holding?
That's
Less than
750.
3,000. I do know it's not
It's
more than
750.
3,000. Yeah, it's 750.
I got the type 1 to hold the shit and the bag of unlife stuff. I gotta know
Yes.
the party a bit more to before I really trust them with these.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Person.
go ahead and acquire one of those.
Sounds good.
Because
I
put
don't
mine
really
on-
have any personality for the magic bag seller, so not gonna have. Also, Reeve autopilot buying something probably going to be pretty much a go-to place buy
Very cut
thing.
and dry. He doesn't even
Yes.
attempt to haggle.
Yeah,
Buys the
no.
thing at market price.
No, I bought my type 1. No, I found my market price one probably on the Tutankhamun dude. I'll just say that.
Unless somebody tries to scam him, in which case, if he thinks it might be a scam, which I'm not going to metagame and check the price guide, I'll society check if the price for something sounds wrong.
Can you do that?
I'm
remotely
also
when you're
not the
running
kind of GM who would ever try and heighten the value of something unless there's a damn good reason why it's higher priced. Like, if you come across a small desert town with a fading oasis, in order to buy water, it's going to be more costly because they don't have a lot of it themselves.
Then why was that Lynch phylactery so expensive?
What Lich Phylactery?
You know the one.
Nope, no idea what you're talking about. Gavilan's a good boy. He would never want to become a Lich, right?
Now.
Yeah, exactly. Which means that
Anyway.
Lich Phylactery is forfeit.
Are they
Yeah,
going to
for
have
sure.
something similar for lycanthropy ready for the one like
Dude,
in
Beastkin
November?
already exists. That's basically it.
That's what I'm saying. Something like thematically lycanthrope, because I might re-flavor Monazao into that. I was thinking about that. Sorry.
Yeah, Lycanthrope is Beastkin.
All right.
Wait, you can be a werewolf non-undead.
No,
You can be an undead. There's archetypes for it.
Yeah.
Well, you let us be a werewolf and all that's being undead.
Well, yeah, because an undead comes with consequences of you having to feed on, most of the time, equal level creatures as you. And by equal level, I mean, like, if you're a humanoid undead, you feast on humans.
Yeah.
And that's not generally something goody two-shoes parties would do.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let you do it. Like, I thought the Dampier would have to feed on things without the party knowing.
Nope, Dampier just have negative healing and can be accidentally killed by party members if things go really, really bad.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, you
we
might have a fascination with the smell or taste of blood, but you don't need it.
No.
Meanwhile, play Rawl reenacting the clip from SpongeBob. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need
Well, if we went with the Eldritch idea for this, that was the original idea. I was going to fake out the party and to think I'm like a vampire, but it's like some Dampier sort of thing. If we did the unwilling host thing, that's the idea I was having with that. Some sort of like blood drinker or something.
Yep.
Or it just looks really off. I kind of forgot party sheets were visible to everyone, so I was going to bounce that idea off of you after the introduction, but Will kind of ruined that! Son of a turd! Free!
What party sheet shouldn't be available to everyone?
I might have put it in an area where it was available to everyone. I wasn't sure where it goes.
Will might still have special access.
No, he shouldn't.
Well, I didn't. I never saw it.
Well, I need to rebuild it anyway with some stuff because I've got a slightly better understanding
I
of
did
the.
a Dampier that does know what Dampier is, so he thinks he's a vampire. That poor man with the vitamin D deficiency.
Oh no! If you thought I was a vampire, you'd probably be terrified of me.
Well, I hate to raise you, man, but you're a little rat man.
That works.
Without an intimidation check, that's not really gonna slide.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Would I even want to be an intimidating vampire?
I mean, that's
would. I'm not intimidating at all. Okay, I think it was a critical fail. I've got 11 for that. I'm trained in that. Like I'm more socially aware than I normally am with these. Because I do want to try to, as I get a bit better with this, try to potentially be a bit more of a face to the party and whatnot, if that's possible, which it seems like it might be. Me and Keat have good chemistry here, or what was it, Gripply dude, what's his name?
Ringo, and is it Rawl?
Raw, it's Raw.
So, I mean, what else are we gonna do before we go off to war, boys? What are you doing to improve morale?
I want to know what would it take for me to notice that it doesn't have a key, and I want to go back and see if I can find the dude to get the key for this thing.
You would notice that you don't have a key.
You'd notice that when we got back. Oh, hello, stranger. Who could this be?
It's Will.
It's back.
Will.
Hey.
What's Will? We have an undead cockatoo.
Yeah, we got a
Ghoul
ghoul
cockatoo.
A Ghoul-Katoo.
Ah!
I hate that name.
Well, that's its official legal name now, so deal with it.
I thought Matt said cockatrice for a minute, and I had a lot of good ideas.
Oh, cockatrice.
It's not.
No.
Oh, right, not that
He
cockatrice.
just messed up on saying what it was. If it was a cockatrice,
Yeah, it's not cockatrice. It's
whatever.
Cockatoo.
The fucking thing. We don't have that on the scene. It's a cockatoo, and none of us can open up the cage without certain things.
Well, it's a ghoul cockatoo, and
Ghoul.
if you open up the cage, there's going to be an outbreak of ghoul fever.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it isn't fun. Anyways, you're not starting the suicide mission today.
Nope, too few people.
I think we can.
No.
I think
You
we can
believe
manage.
it?
You might think we can manage, but I don't.
I don't want to die. No, thank you. I don't want to die.
No, thank you. I don't want to die. Also, pretty much everyone's gonna be there tomorrow, so...
I don't want to. can't even speak Nishro.
It's
We're
Necrol.
teaching it Necrol right now.
No, you're
Nishro.
teaching it
Nishro!
common. You're
Oh, we're
teaching
teaching
it
common.
common. Yeah.
Well, I thought I was teaching Isoki the whole time. That's what I've been teaching it. Rat folk. Be evil.
So, geez, where do we start?
Well, we're gonna let Adonis take over for a bit since he is so beautiful and stunning and brave.
Yeah, is there anything you need to buy, Adonis?
You got 3,000 to work with.
Well, no, he's already started buying stuff last week.
Oh.
Real thing is, what are you guys doing?
Huh? Hmm.
How far off is the city?
Well,
So, there's a week, it takes about a week to get there.
have we left yet?
No, he recommended you take 2 weeks to prepare.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna head back to the Black
Huh.
Market.
I think 2 people are heading back to the black market for a key.
I want to ask you something before I dedicate to it and plan it. Would it be possible for me to leave a day or two early to scout
It's
the place
like
out?
the regular
Or would that be a
market,
bad idea.
but black.
No, that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Adonis, no! By the way, Keat, you know how you were saying the whole Asta and the sister were a bit weird?
Asta?
Yeah, Black Clover, I was trying to explain Adonis's relationship with the priestess last week.
Well,
So
actually,
I'm 40 episodes into Black Clover, and that's innocent as all hell. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's like entirely just innocent and dumb.
to be honest, I got the names confused, and I thought you were talking about that guy's got a weird person with his little
No,
sister.
no.
Oh, yeah,
That is
no.
weird.
It's not.
That guy is
No.
weird. Also, I would like to point out that, my god, what the how does he pull all these women, yet choose the only one who can't marry? What the
Man.
fuck, man?
He's really, really, really stupid.
Heart wants what it can't have.
Pretty much.
Also, that red-haired chick's like, oh, this must be the person he's interested in. How did he not say the name of the person? Like, holy crap, he always says it. Fucking plot holes. Anyways, back to my plot holes.
That's reminding me of there's a Steam review for this game called Foxhole. This is not the game I thought it was, and it's a dude with a furry avatar.
Yeah.
I was giggling at this. More awkward laughing.
I have no idea what's going on.
I think someone's enjoying their wartime simulations a bit too much.
Don't talk about you.
First of all, I'm not enjoying my wartime simulations as much as I should be.
But yeah, so we're off to the thing. We're going to drag Adonis with us for reasons. We need an intimidating force that's too annoying, and the opportunity to. Try
So
to
you
find
go
us.
back to the black
No one,
market.
no one
Go
drags
up to
Adonis
the
around.
person.
Adonis drags other people around.
So anyways, you go
yeah.
back to the black market, you go up to the guy's stall, he's dead.
Mhm.
There's no keys,
Oh,
there's no
Oh,
merchandise,
no
he's
keys?
dead.
This is wonderful. Do we
I was-
have the? Oh, we don't have the priest with us. Who's the dude that can cast Talk to Dead?
Well, Salim is currently not here. He's dealing with important plot-related things to his own story. Also, I told you, the key to unlocking that thing is a 5th level Dispel Magic.
Y'all didn't ask me about the person who killed the mummy, did you? Oh well. I guess some things are best learned from experience.
We know who killed them.
Crimson Death. We know it was the Crimson Death.
Oh,
No,
sure,
the-
it was the Crimson Death. No. You're in for a rude awakening.
It was a psychopomp.
Yeah.
Who
Uh-huh.
whispered the "Your next" thing? Wasn't that the Crimson Death?
No. The psychopomp whispered into your ear all, "You're next." And then
Oh.
And they
left.
were an agent of. Well, the
Phrasma.
mummy did give you hints. Yes, Phrasma. I was about to say it.
I
I
don't
kept
have
that in
any skill in
character.
religion. I don't know this currently. I have to re-educate myself on from religion into occultism in the religion. I'm not aware of this. Thought it was a Crimson Death. So how bad is this?
Bad.
Not that
Not that bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, there is no key to it. It's not designed to be open. The cage is designed to be locked after the merchandise is inside, and then never opened again.
Is there a way to ensure it never opens?
Well, I mean, someone has to make a check to figure out that
Right.
cage is a magical item, and then in order to unlock it, you need a 5th level Dispel Magic or higher. And then
like
have a
level-
5th level Dispel Magic, and then
Yeah,
use it.
Then we should be good.
Yeah.
Totally.
At least for now, at this level.
Yeah, at least for this campaign, yeah.
Can you drown ghouls?
No. They don't
Anyway.
breathe. They're dead.
So the only way we'd realistically be able to deal with this thing is if it becomes a plot point is to drown it with healing potions.
Technically would have to ingest the healing potions, and again, you can't drown it, it's dead. Also, the amount of liquid in a healing potion, you do not have enough healing potions to kill it.
Okay.
So based on my religion check, what's this thing's hit dice?
I mean, theoretically speaking, if you absolutely needed to kill it, you would poke it with your scythe and it'd probably die.
Yeah, I could just see.
Yeah, my scythe has a bunch of nasty things versus incorporeal creatures and stuff.
I'm pretty sure we could all
Um,
kill this thing easily, right?
Yeah, no, there
Honestly,
are many
Okay,
ways.
so it's not like a
If
special.
it was gonna become a problem, I was just gonna chuck a heal spell through the cage.
They probably just
That
cast
would be the
greater
most
healing.
no, like literally a level 1 heal spell would kill it if it failed its saving throw. So this thing is literally a CR0 creature, except for the fact that it's very good at spreading ghoul fever. So
It
don't
is
let
quite
it out of its cage.
It's a bird.
So
Yeah.
hypothetically, out of character, what would happen if we let this thing just chuck this thing into the city we were going to purge? That'd be
You
worse
would
than
start a zombie
outbreak.
apocalypse. Well, you'd actually create a city full of ghouls,
And that's
which
worse
would
than a
become
zombie.
harder to purge. Because
Okay.
ghouls, yeah, that would be a bad idea.
So zombies would honestly be easier to kill than most citizens, right?
Yeah,
If we were doing like, okay, I was just curious with that. All right,
like they'd be slowed because of it.
all right. But ghouls are basically they're the same as people, but with the strength of a zombie.
Ghouls are intelligent undead, surprisingly.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay, never mind. That idea goes completely out the. Okay, all right.
Yep.
So I want to do my. If we're done here, I want to do my black market thing now.
Okay, what do you want to buy from the black market?
Well, I go to the black market bar that all black markets have.
Yeah, the shady hole. What
Okay,
do you
yeah,
buy,
the
right
black
here?
market bar where half the drinks are poisoned, but because they have a hit out on you, correct?
Ah,
And,
there's a guy in the corner playing jizz.
yes.
Jazz.
And
What?
That's
Oh,
what Star Wars jazz is. It's called jizz. It's not a joke.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
God.
No,
Wait, really?
Yes, it's what the fucking aliens with the hole mouths are playing. It's called jizz. It's called
Stop.
jizz.
Oh no, I have music for the bar.
you know what the band is called?
No, what?
And in Mos Eisley, it's called the Jizz Whalers.
Oh yeah!
My God!
Wait, what?
Anyways,
you
here's
do
some
anything?
actual slight
Well,
jazz music for. Actually, this is disco. Yeah, this is an underground.
So it's
Under-
disco. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Have any of you ever seen the movie Airplane before?
You've made all of us watch it like 10 goddamn times at this point. Yes, we've seen Airplane!
Do you remember the scene where it's like, "Welcome to X and X radio station where disco never dies," and then the plane takes out the
pretty
radio
sure.
tower?
I'm pretty sure I remember that. Yeah, something like that.
That movie goes hard. Its first joke is literally about abortion. That's all I have to say.
I thought you were going to say, well, disco never dies, and then proceeds to play jazz.
Jizz.
Jesus Christ! Why did they name it that?
Yes! It's the 70s, and probably didn't have that.
It is playing. They are playing Jizz.
Yeah.
Jizz.
Why
Literally.
did they name it that?
I don't know!
Because it's funny and they knew what they were doing.
Oh, how did they get away with that? Was it in the actual movies or was this like extended?
It's like extended thing. It's like those things.
Holy
This-
shit!
this-
That means
this-
it's no
this-
longer canon according to Disney. No!
No.
They're starting to do it, and some people are actually getting angry over them changing it. That's not a joke.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, they changed it to jazz with an S.
Faz?
They probably something like that. Probably, I think it was that.
Dude,
It
that
was like
sounds
jazz or
more.
jazz.
Dude, Faz sounds like
No,
some
no,
guy trying.
not Faz. Like jazz or jazzed.
Not with his-
Someone do this. One of
Oh, I was gonna say Faz sounds like a guy trying to say another word that starts with an F incorrectly.
them. Yeah. So
Anyway.
like FNAF. But yeah, let's get back to the dude trying to get his bar stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail too much.
I go to look for the organized crime people.
Why?
I got a job for them.
Okay. Theoretically speaking, what is this job you have for him?
I'm going to have them look up some information and maybe some dirt on the two people we know about in the Crimson Scourge while we're gone.
Uh-huh.
Sure. I like that.
That
I was not expecting that. That came
that is
out of left
actually an
field.
intelligent thing. Check
Yeah, I'm
notes.
looking now.
I have-
Meanwhile, you're missing something.
What?
You're missing
Yes,
something.
while you were gone, before I left out to tail you from behind using my stealth roll,
Oh
I
my
laid
God.
the bird to rest after giving it its last meal.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Yeah, probably for
you
the
weren't gonna
best.
get away with that one.
Yeah, probably for the best.
So the bird's dead?
The bird's dead. Also, you guys dropped. I did say this rather casually, but you did. You guys missed a bombshell when a certain person came through a portal.
Your character, Matt, right?
Yep.
What do you
What?
say?
Like you said, oh, the Crimson Scourge are blah blah blah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We have to find proof for it, which is why we have to find those two dudes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Theoretically, that is the case.
so what?
So, how do you think he got the nickname in the first place? You think he made it himself?
What nickname?
Crimson Scourge.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to tell them, oh, I need info on the Crimson Scourge. I'm just going to say, there is an Archduke in this place, and possibly a devil in that place. Can you get me info on him?
No.
Well, that's what I get for trying to do smart things, and I walk out.
Well, here's the thing, Kate. They would have done
Also,
that.
dead. I'm bummed about that.
Oh no, the undead bird is dead again. Like, is that what is that? what is the term for an undead? What is the term for a dead undead? Re-dead?
Destroyed.
X.
Destroyed.
Ash.
Well, you killed.
That's what
our
Monty Python
only-
would have said.
Well, you killed something.
No, I want to hear what
sent
Monty Python would have said, and you guys interrupted. Go ahead.
An ex parent.
Yeah, that is
You-
definitely what Monty
you-
Python would have called it.
Why did you? I'm gonna be very frank with you. Why did you?
Better
just kill
question.
something I
Out
sent to
of
the
character, you know that. In character, how would you know he killed the bird?
Why
He's
did
the
you
one
kill
that
the
was feeding it last?
Yeah, that doesn't mean he was the one who killed the bird. There are
Oh,
people in your mercenary group who worship Pharasma. They are more likely subjects.
No, it wasn't me.
Would
That
your
wasn't-
character? Well, I'm gonna be real with you. Would your character be smart enough to tell us that you poisoned the bird? Raves.
Well, he didn't poison it.
Adonis
Tell
doesn't
us.
poison things.
First of all,
Adonis
he was not
defeats
accusing you.
things with
Hold on, man.
flashy.
Present. There's only
Yes.
even know about the bird.
Yeah, I'd be pretty like this is an undead bird. Like I would not be letting any of you run your mouth.
Okay,
about
how did you get it into base without people figuring out?
It was under. How do you move birds around? You keep them under a little cloak.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can keep them. You can keep 'em quiet with that. And I've got this stealth. to get
Again,
into
you
there.
guys are jumping to conclusions that you haven't rolled for. So
I
we
basically
call
just-
that metagaming, and we
So
are not doing
what
that.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, you
You
can
know what-
roll an investigation check.
Yeah, because are we back at the thing yet, or what? What would investigation be? Perception?
Yes.
All right, so I will investigate the body here with my dark vision and do that again. It is dead. This bird is dead. Again.
Uh-huh.
Again.
Yep. It is dead. That is indeed correct.
It's
No
very
sign
dead.
of who did it. Literally just a... What was your
Dead
stealth
bird and-
check, Reeve? I did not see it.
Hold on. 1 sec.
Actually, no, wait a second. That's a medicine check. Because you're doing an autopsy at this point.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing you said I can use ancient Syrian for that.
I'm gonna use a
Dang.
hero point. I don't like that roll. There we go.
Wait. Hold on. Did you actually roll stealth earlier?
He
It's
he said he
retroactive.
did, but apparently he never
don't
clicked.
I'm telling you with the 27, which shouldn't be public knowledge. I should have DM rolled that. My bad.
No, that's fine. Like you
Wait, I meant
you guys wouldn't be able to figure out what exactly killed it. Something stabbed it.
I just want to know who killed the bird.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go too ape shit about it. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm gonna have to point the finger at the most obvious perception nature. It was clearly that the bird killed
Because-
itself.
The
Now I
bird killed
can't-
itself. Yes, both of you come to the conclusion that the bird took its own life because it was not given fried chicken.
Because now I can learn Necro.
I don't know if our
Ah,
Redeemer
makes
priest
sense.
can live with that news. Can he live with the fact that he covered up a murder as a suicide?
Technically, he didn't cover it up. You guys were just not intelligent enough to figure it out.
We must do something about this.
Why'd you kill the
Reading
bird?
Barrett.
Well, you
Why
guys
did you
don't know he
kill
killed the bird.
Adonis? Why did
As
you
far-
kill the bird, Adonis?
Oh my goodness, you're accusing
you!
Adonis.
It
That
was
is
you!
actually- So, Adonis, why did you kill the bird?
Adonis
yeah,
did not kill the bird.
He told me, like, what bird? The bird! The
Adonis,
bird! You did not kill the bird!
Adonis, why don't you take a crack at it?
I was known as the savior of the bird that flew into the room one time, but
Make an
no.
assumption check. Come on, there is no
Let's
way
have fun
that
with it.
specific of a nickname is
Let's,
true.
let's do this shit. Roll
I
deception
know.
for that.
Yeah.
Let's see that shit.
Okay, I had to enter the roll 20.
Yeah.
Get in there.
What is it with you guys and not rolling things until like not getting in the roll 20 until I say, oh yeah, you gotta roll me something.
I don't know
rolled your
because
fucking
I
option.
I wasn't expecting to play today, and I just got home.
Nice. How did your sister like the gameplay?
I
This guys
think
did.
she enjoyed it somewhat.
Speaking of which, Will, actually, before you join us, did you fill in your sister on your character?
I couldn't today. She.
Can you do
Well,
it now?
I think she's asleep. I don't know what she's doing or where she.
Okay.
You know,
Well, do it before
like I will
session
do it.
tomorrow.
I'll try
Yeah.
and do it before session. Yeah.
Yay.
Anyways, yeah. I rolled a deception. Here's it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. If this
Yeah.
snap 20 is, this is
That's definitely
automatically
not
true.
true.
Try it again. Hero point that. Hero
What do you
point
mean
that.
it's not true?
Hero point that stuff, dude.
Dude,
Hero
that is
point
a
that.
very specific nickname you're claiming to have had.
What? It happened
The
in the
rescuer
Destined
of the...
Church. Happened in the Destined
Yeah!
Church where he solved a bird. Where
Oh
he
no,
dealt
no,
with
no!
a
I
bird.
have to look. Adonis might be very that. No, I don't think Adonis is wrong here. But I don't think he realizes that.
All right, Hero pointed it. I got a
Right,
24.
right. But
Huh.
yeah, but here's the thing. He's saying, I'm not the bird killer. I'm the savior of the bird in the room. So,
I'm saying
look,
that
it's a
No,
comedy
I
of
didn't save the.
errors.
I didn't save the bird. I got the. He didn't.
I'm gonna
So,
hero
as a
point you.
savior of birds, you killed it and
He-
saved it that way. That's
No, yeah, yes, he defeated the random bird that flew into the Destined Church that one time.
So you're a bird murderer.
yeah. They called you a look, Adonis. They called you a bird savior to make fun of you. They weren't singing praises.
Also,
or
wait a
anything.
second. He has a stabbing weapon. He is now your prime suspect for the bird killer. Oh, baby.
I-
Adonis does not use poisons.
It wasn't poisoned.
stabbed like this thing was literally
It was
just
stabbed
fucking cock-
by a piercing weapon.
child. A child.
Don't you have a
murdered
piercing
this
weapon?
I know how to solve this. Let's take it to the priest.
thing. Yeah,
What
we'll
priest?
take. We have to take him to the Redeemer priest,
Wait, what?
so he can
what
confess his
priest?
sins.
What
the Redeemer Paladin?
priest?
Well, don't we have the
What
Redeemer Paladin?
priest?
Well, the Redeemer
No.
Paladin will work.
No, not that priest. What priest, Keith?
Well, if I could talk, the Pharasma priest that will speak to the dead.
I know, like I said, Salim is still busy doing plot-relevant things in his own story.
Well, there were two speak to the dead people.
Yep, both of them were Salim, and the other person is back in Andron, and they are not coming anywhere near this place.
But he
For
confirmed to us that all Pharasmans can speak to the dead. He said that's something that people.
Oh yeah, do you want to go to the Church of Pharasma?
Yes.
Grab
Let's
the
go with this shit. Let's go with this shit. We need to find out who killed
Sounds like
our
a
fucking
disaster.
You want to go to the Church of Pharasma to ask them to revive an undead bird to ask who killed it.
No. We aren't reviving it.
We
And they
were
don't-
asking to find
Fortunately
out-
for you, the Church of Pharasma has recently been exploded. Yeah. Fun fact: your buddy Salim is laying outside of the boat. Gets up, wipes off his robes, and says, "Oh, fucking political churches, worst thing to ever happen to this country." To be fair, that's just the raw Hadumian in me speaking. Oh, it's you. Jesus. Pharasma, what do you want?
Well, we need to bring our undead bird back to life to find out who murdered it.
No, we don't need to bring it back to life, and they don't need to know it's undead, which is what I
First
was
of
trying to.
all, speak with that doesn't work on undead. Second of all, I'm out of spell slots, so I can't really help you. And almost all the other Pharasmans are dead, dying, or burning to death.
Oh, do you need help with that?
Nah, let them.
Do we? Can we use the cockatoo's corpse for anything useful?
No, if you eat it, you'll probably get sick.
Why would you even bring that up?
Honestly, give that to me. And he takes the thing and he throws it in the fire. There, that's better.
Little crown out of it.
Yeah, anyways, I should probably get going because this whole job has been a shit show and I need to go report it to... It's better you don't know. Bye.
Okay.
I'm going to go get the chicken bones out of the fire.
Are you sure about that?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you feel like making a series of reflex saves for some chicken bones?
I mean, there's nothing we can do to bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really bones left either. I mean, this is a stone temple that's on fire.
Oh,
Man.
that type of fire. I was thinking it was a fire for, I was thinking like a campfire for some reason.
No, like the temple is burning to the ground, and it looks like that man just got knocked out of it via an explosion.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this. I'm pretty anti-establishment, you know.
Hold
Chaotic
on.
neutral. I don't like organized anything to this level.
The temple just blows up, and there's only one man seemingly fleeing the scene.
Yes? Why?
Because
Probably not him.
Because, as I just said, the Pharasma temple blew up, and there's one person that survived that's fleeing the scene.
Yes, why? What
I
are
don't
you
know,
doing about it?
Why does someone usually flee the scene after
Oh
blowing up
yeah,
a
no,
temple?
he's definitely responsible for this, but there's more to it. Like, really, there is.
Oh yeah, I can tell just based on his behavior. He seems trustworthy to me.
Ah, yes, a Rahadumian man blows up a church. Totally legit.
Yeah.
I think I'm done for today. I'm walking back to the headquarters.
That is a good decision. That is a CR-15 person.
I am very right now. My pet died. I don't know why, and I can't speak Necro.
I can teach you Necrol.
No, you can't.
I can teach him curse words in Necrol and make him sound like he's not.
Okay, so...
Why did you kill it?
Ew.
Just out of curiosity, just out of character, why'd you kill it, Reeves? I'm not gonna use this on you.
Well, it's undead. And he's a redeemer.
Oh, that's Zan. Oh, okay, yeah.
And you left it... I mean, to be fair...
Undead is not something you want to leave lying around.
Yeah, you guys literally left it on its own. And I would also like to point out, that is a redeemer that can lie to you. He probably said it was fine because he could lie to you.
Unbeknownst to you, me feeding it personally was part of its last rites. Congratulations, you got played.
Studies
like a melody in your head.
So can a player lie to another player without deception?
To be fair, I didn't know he was lying until he killed it.
I stealthed to make it look like I was taking a nap, and then actually took a nap.
Well, we never even saw that stealth check.
I mean, he rolled it after the fact, and against your investigation rolls, and you didn't exceed the DC.
You also weren't there when I did it.
Yep.
Wait, then why'd you even roll stealth?
To make it even harder for you to figure out what was going on. Yeah.
It just doesn't seem very fair to me.
To be fair, I didn't know he was going to kill it until he killed it. So, yeah, part of the reason I didn't have to roll a deception check is I didn't know he was lying.
Yeah, but then you go out of your way, do everything possible.
How was I deceiving? I was being honest. I was feeding it as part of its last rites. No one asked. Why would I tell?
Yeah, that's true. You didn't ask. You're right, it isn't really fair, but I didn't know he was going to kill it either, so...
No, good job. Not just that. Also, that you as DM did everything in your power to keep us from finding out who did it, to the point of blowing up a temple.
First of all, that is the canonical
Temple's gonna be
ending to
blown
the
up
book
anyway,
that
that's
guy is
I
canonical,
from.
think
I think.
the temple, I do think was supposed to blow up. I think.
Yeah,
that was just convenient.
literally, whenever you visited it, it was gonna blow up because that's how that book ends.
Because I'm imagining with the Crimson Death and all that stuff. Crimson
No,
Death.
no,
kinda
no, no.
seems-
Salim was doing his own thing, and Salim is a character from a book in this world, in this city, where the canonical ending of his story here is the temple blowing up.
All right, all right.
I
But,
just want
yeah.
Westworld.
To be
Well,
fair, I was caught off guard by him killing it too. And he did say he rolled a stealth check. I just didn't see it. And I did enforce you guys not metagaming because how would you guys know?
yeah. We'll just keep that in mind in the future. Maybe not kill the undead parrot that's been loopholed in.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean,
Well, I planned on killing it after we this is outside of this. I planned on killing it after we got everything we needed out of it. Especially since Ghoul Fever's kind of dangerous.
very
Yeah.
dangerous.
Metagame part. That's fair. That's fine. Having to roll to find out who.
Like this would have been something I would have just told you. Like we're gonna kill this thing.
Tell us to roll perception.
Is it possible to cure Ghoul Fever from an undead, or is it just once it's ghoul, it's a fucking ghoul?
Well, Ghoul Fever can be overcome by just Constitution saves.
Okay, I'm assuming.
The one you told us to roll perception, we do. We double hero point. We eventually get a good score.
Yeah, you guys can get those hero points back. That was me misspeaking because I was thinking regular investigation. You're inspecting a corpse. That's medicine.
Yeah.
So that is.
It sounded to me like the moment it became high and you realized you might not pass it, then it became medicine.
No, that was not the purpose. I just forgot to roll. I apologize for the misinterpretation there.
That's what I'm saying after I've seen all this and my little Gokutu just died. That I was annoyed.
Oh, we need to.
I understand that, and I apologize. But
I'm gonna find you something that'll work better for it. Don't worry. Like I'm gonna.
But again, the whole perception to medicine thing was literally me forgetting what role that was.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll hold a few. Oh wait, I can't hold a funeral. He's buried to death.
We'll hold a Viking funeral. Look,
You
is your
need to
character-
hold a Viking funeral.
hold
It's
on. I am
already held.
No. I'm genuinely curious. Would your character know the difference between chicken bones that I found on the road and no, you definitely would not know.
You're asking an archaeologist if he knows bones?
I don't think he.
Yeah, he definitely would know. An archaeologist knows his bones.
You notice it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that
You think
counts.
I might not know the difference between a chicken and a cockatoo. But I would probably know if one is burnt to a crisp or not.
No, I can recreate that. I can recreate that. I kill game bird every day. I could probably scrounge up some dead animals.
We'll just hold a quiet observation, and everyone will say a few words about Gokutu.
You know what we're gonna do? No. We need to have maximum people here tomorrow. We need to have this tomorrow, and we're just going to do it because no one knew we had the fucking cockatoo. We're just gonna have a funeral. We need to make it sound like it's a major character who died, and everyone comes in tomorrow. And
Would you like
me wait for the ghoul?
words about Gokutu?
We're gonna make it sound like it's really important. We gotta do that. We gotta do that.
I still find it a little hilarious. I'm like, oh, here's this bombshell. Goes unnoticed. Still has gone unnoticed.
We need to have. Don't put this in the notes, but tomorrow we need to have a wake like one of our major characters died. It's just a fucking dead cockatoo.
Oh my god, yes!
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 What do you
Perfect break! Perfect break!
Oh god, yeah, we'll make it sound like Sokko. Is that fine with you?
No, even better. Make it sound like a member of the first generation showed up and got murdered immediately.
No, I got an idea, man. I got an idea. Anyway, something happened to Adonis. We'll have to make a quick character real quick called Gokutu. Things did not end well for Gook. We tried to do the boss. We tried to do that big fight without everyone because we insisted on it, and you said no. And Will's character died. He quickly made a new one to
Yes.
help us. Golkatu died as well, so we're holding a funeral for Golkatu.
Yes!
We had
And
the-
meanwhile, Adonis was mercy rolled back in because it's cruel to make give a funeral to multiple people.
Adonis's body didn't blow up. So we
Yeah.
went to the
We'll have
temple.
a fucking Jotaro. Is it
We went to
Joseph?
the Pharasman temple, which is fine. We got him resurrected.
It blew up from his pure and honest hunkiness. Now, after the Golkachu,
Yeah.
his body was lost.
Rest in peace, Golkachu!
The stupid thing is, I could see people thinking you'd run a like
I got-
Kenku ghoul.
I gotta quickly lie in the note.
This is so good! Holy shit! No one put any hint of this in the notes.
Go delete any
Yeah.
references to the fucking
No,
cop.
I know I'm gonna do.
Will rolled up a new character for us to use.
Wait, put it
Yeah.
all in the notes. What am I talking about? But like, why in the notes? Bury the lead. Because no one watches the stream, but people read the notes.
Oh, no, wait. Have Saki come back.
No, Ghoulkachu, we gotta make
It's gotta
everyone
be the
think
Shakuchu.
we're holding an
We need
actual
to have
funeral.
It's a double funeral. No, we need. Oh, what I think would be a bit more funny is we have a double funeral for Adonis in the Golkatu, and Adonis shows
Mhm.
up to his own funeral thinking it's like a wedding or some shit.
Yeah.
Because like a surprise birthday party.
Adonis shows up to his own funeral, thinking his beloved has finally agreed to marry him.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
god, I love this!
No,
I
yeah,
am going to do something I don't do, but if you guys pull off this entire bit tomorrow, you all get
Okay.
5 hero points.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, but I need to think about this now. Okay,
You
so
do. This
the
will be
whole
a lot.
I need to figure out every. Okay.
Wait, let's not do any more planning on stream. We're gonna call it here. We have a massive
Yeah.
prank planned for tomorrow. See ya.
Yes.
Cut out the last like